Hey guys, Jacqueline Fernandez here at the Alert Center. Thank you so much for joining me this afternoon. Today we're talking about Governor Jim Pillen saying that yes, indeed, he will call a special session before school starts. So if we head over to our website, that's WOWT.com. Of course, you can always go there for more information. This is our breaking banner today. Let's take a listen to this interview here real quick. Give us a little bit more in-depth information of what exactly Governor Pillen
We'll
said.
for sure have a special session. At this stage of the game, I've learned never to tie myself to timeline. I've made that mistake too many times in my life, and it was real costly. So we're going to have the special session when it's going to make sense and when we're totally ready. We're working on a lot of plans that it's getting more critical every single day for the property tax, and so certainly the goal is to be able to have the session before school starts.
All right, so you just heard from Governor Pillen. Head back over to our homepage while we discuss this a little bit more. So again, that's the breaking banner here on our homepage, WOWT.com. Now, meantime, of course, the governor's calling a special session before school after a bill he mentioned meant to cut property taxes by removing sales tax exemptions died on the last day of the 108th legislative session. Now, meantime, Senator Lewin Linehan and the Revenue Committee were initially tasked by the governor to find a way to cut property taxes by 40%. This is about $2 billion of what was collected annually. Now, in the past, the bill did make it past the last two rounds of votes, and then unfortunately, it did die. So let's try to head back over to this story here. Okay, so we do have special session cost estimates for you. I thought this part was kind of interesting. I'll kind of highlight this as I talk about it. So according to the Nebraska Examiner, estimates from the legislature, their accounting office, include breakdowns for special sessions by varying lengths this year. So you can see here clearly on your screen, 5 days, a little over 79,000, 7 days, 130,000 plus, and 10 days, 174,000 plus. Now, 3 years ago, senators did return for a 13-day session on redistricting. The cost total of that is 105,000 plus or 8,000 plus per session day. So interesting to note, if these estimates hold, it would be the largest per day cost increases between sessions in unicameral history. So this is something that, of course, we're kind of trying to avoid here. Let's see if I can head back here. Just take a look at that interview again. Their sister station, 1011. Now, the legislative business manager for the legislature told the Examiner that it's difficult to determine the exact cost until the length of a special session is known, so that makes sense. Meanwhile, we just heard this interview with Governor Pillen saying that running a special session is nothing compared to issues such as property tax increases. So that's been a huge, huge issue, of course, for Governor Pillen and property tax and property owners here in Nebraska, here in Omaha. Something that the governor really wants to make sure that eventually gets cut. So we'll have to see what happens. Now, until then, we're going to take a live look outside. I just love this shot. This is the Blackstone camera. You can kind of see all the clouds there. Let's head to a full shot of this so you can really see the full effect. There we go. Look at all that cloud action right there. Otherwise, a beautiful day, but Senior Chief Meteorologist Rusty Lord did say that today is a 6th first alert weather day for potential storms tonight. So they're likely to move through the area this evening. Meanwhile, let's take a quick look at Children's Nebraska. Looks like we have a few hitches here, but it looks like traffic is flowing smoothly there, so that's good news. Let's head over to 144th and Dodge. This camera looks like it's reacting more accurately here. Yeah, just look at all that cloud cover, but the sun poking through. Obviously a beautiful day out there today.